Good evening to all of you. Uh, so today's lectures is the just general lecture on the differentiation. It's not basically. I'm not talking about the part of calculus. This is the part of general form of the differentiation because every chapter in mathematics will require differentiation. So I thought that it will be done. It should be done separately and make sure that all of you should understand. So I think I'm audible to all of you. Able to hear me, everybody? Okay, fine. Let's go ahead and start up the differences because only 2 hour class is there, and today I wanted to finish the complete differentiation. See, differentiation and integration. Two part is there, which is of course is a part of calculus, but I don't find any part or any chapter of the mathematics is not using this. Everywhere it's coming in use. Differentiation as well as integration both. Of course, integration we are not going to discuss here. We are going to discuss only differentiation part. If you already know also, no problem. Let's see in a different way. We'll see some different method for solving the differentiation, and the same logic we can apply for integration whenever we study integration. So what actually differentiation and what is the integration? I'm not discussing, just simply I'm telling you, okay, all of you know that sigma, everybody familiar with the sigma. This sigma, the replacement of the sigma is valid only for the term wise summation, means first term, second term, third term, if you add the terms. But if you have to add everything, then sigma won't work. In place of that, we use this symbol, and that is called the integration. So that part we'll discuss somewhere, some other time. We are not going to talk about at this point of time. Differentiation we are going to talk. First thing, what exactly differentiation? Differentiation is nothing but the just ratio, rate, del y by del x. Del means, all of you know, del means final minus initial. Final minus initial. Whenever I say del y by del x, that means I'm trying to say to you that y final value minus y initial value, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. This is called the rate of change of y with respect to x. What does mean it? Means if you change the x different value, if you do it, what will happen? Y will keep on changing. If you take a graph, any particular graph like this, carefully listen everybody. Little bit 5-10 minutes I will talk introduction. After that only we'll start to the differentiation. This is the x1, this is the x2. And let's say this is the y value. At x1, suppose the value is the y1, and at x2, suppose the value of the y2. So as x1 change from y1 to x1 change from x change from x to x1, x1 to x2, y change from y1 to y2. So it's not necessary that whatever length x1 x change, same length this will change. That is not necessary. But when x change, then only y change. So at what rate y is changing, that is represented by delta y by delta x. They just rate of change of y with respect to x. This is meaning you should be very clear about this one. Rate of change of y with respect to x. Please do not try to link differentiation or something. Simple things I'm telling. Slowly we'll link with the differentiation. Rate of change of y with respect to x. This line is very important. Y can change in different scenario, but with what respect you are talking, that's matter. So this is called the rate of change of y with respect to x. If I say, what is the rate of change of p with respect to q? With respect to q, so we'll say that will be represented by delta p by delta q. This is the representation. So this is the rate of change of this. Now differentiation came, this rate easily we can calculate. That is not a problem. Anything, I don't require differentiation, I don't require anything. But problem start only when this x1 is very close to x2. Very close to x2 means you cannot find out exactly, you cannot measure How much difference is there? That you are not able to measure it. Very simple. Means the gap between x1 and x2 is nearly 0. So whenever delta x is near to 0, del y by del x represented by a new symbol that is called as the dy by dx. So dy means difference of y, dx means difference of x. Of course, we used to learn in this style, but that is not a correct version of this. Dy by dx means del y by del x. Del y by del x. That's only thing. But del x should be near to 0. That's very important. So I hope you understood that. What is the meaning of the dy by dx? Dy by dx is the just difference, nothing else. Ratio of the difference, del y by del x. But condition ki del x must be near to 0. This is the only condition. If it's not near to 0, you cannot use this. You cannot write del y by del x as a dy by dx. I hope everybody understood this point clearly. Am I right? Can I go ahead? Del y by del x represent dy by dx only when del x is near to 0. This is the most important condition. From here only everything will come into the picture. So let's take a big picture of any curve and try to feel about it, what exactly del y by del x. Some kind of the graph I'm trying to draw. Watch it carefully. Don't worry, where is the differentiation? It will come. It will not come immediately. And otherwise, you will simply learn formula if I will not tell you the real meaning. Suppose this is the curve y equal to fx. Imagine. And this is the x1, this is the x2. At x1, suppose the value is this one, y1. And at x2, the value is the y2. This is some curve. When I put x1 here, so f of x1 came, and that I am calling as a y1. When x2 I am substituting, that is the f of x2 came, and that is I am calling as a y2. Now, if I join these two lines, think carefully. If I will join these two lines, these 2 points, this one and this one. So this coordinate is what? x1, y1, and this coordinate is the x2, y2. So you will say this line slope, we can say y2 minus y1, slope all of y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Now imagine very carefully, if this x1 go very close to x2, so what will happen? This will look like a tangent at x2. This will look like a tangent at x2. So, but if x1 go very close to x2, the x2 minus x1, which is nothing but delta x, will be near to 0. When x1 go very close to x2, delta x will be near to 0. It means when x1 will be very close to x2, this slope will be start representing slope of tangent. Where? At x2. So this way we can interpret y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. If x2 is very close to x1, this is a symbol of writing. You people never study about the limit and all, so I'm not talking. But just this is the above we used to write limit symbol. Limit means what? It's approach. We are talking about the approach. When x2 is very close to x1, what will happen? This slope of chord will start representing the slope of tangent, and that is nothing but dy by dx, because this is near to 0. So dy by dx represent tangent also. Tangent of slope. Sorry. Wrong I thought. Slope of tangent. So dy by dx, rate of change of y, but rate of change of y is nothing but the slope. That's why dy by dx represents slope also. So whenever I'm asking what is the meaning of dy by dx, you have to say slope of tangent. Whenever you are talking about the curve perspective, whenever you have to see about the curve perspective, We have to say dy by dx is nothing but slope of tangent. So whenever you want to get the slope of tangent, you have to use the dy by dx term. If I say what is the slope of tangent to the curve y equal to x square, I will find dy by dx, and that is the slope of tangent, right? So this is the meaning of the dy by dx. That is called as the slope of tangent also. And from here, 3 point you should be very clear. Dy by dx positive means graph is increasing. Graph is increasing means graph is going up. If dy by dx less than 0 means graph is decreasing, means graph will come down. And if dy by dx equal to 0, that means graph is constant. Graph is constant means it will be straight line parallel to x-axis, not a straight line, parallel to x-axis. It will be constant graph. So if dy by dx represent increasing decreasing behavior also, if I say some graph I draw like this, tell me simply by looking the graph dy by dx will be positive, negative or 0, you will say graph is going up. Any point you draw tangent, any point, you will see always it's make acute angle with the x-axis. So here we say dy by dx will be greater than 0. And if you ever find that graph is coming down, this, so here dy by dx will be less than 0. And if you ever find that graph is constant like this, so this means dy by dx equal to 0. Is this clear to everybody? Am I right? Dy by dx always represent rate of change of y, or you can say tangent of slope. Why? Because rate of change of y with respect to x means y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. That is meaning is what? Slope. That is why we say slope. And slope decide that graph will go up or down. Whenever slope will make acute angle, means graph is going up. Whenever slope will make acute angle, that means the graph is going up like this. Suppose graph is going up. So tangent when you draw, it will be always make acute angle with the x-axis. And if graph is coming down, if you draw tangent, see, it will make obtuse angle with the x-axis like this. That's why dy by dx negative. And if graph is neither going up or down, so this will be this way. The slope of tangent will be parallel to x-axis, slope will be 0. Right? So this way we can talk about that, means when the dy by dx will be positive, when dy by dx will be negative, and when dy by dx will be 0. Both way, either graph is given, you can tell dy by dx, or dy by dx given, so you can tell graph also. Means graph is, so dy by dx other way also you can talk, dy by dx represent increasing decreasing behavior of curve. Dy by dx represent increasing and decreasing behavior of curve. Sign of dy by dx. I mean dy by dx positive, negative. So if any graph is shown to you, easily you can tell that what will be dy by dx. Suppose imagine a situation, I shown the graph something like this. This way. Let's say this point is 1. Let's say this point is -2. Let's say this point is 3. Let's say this the point is 4. This is some graph, y equal to fx. So by the graph, we can easily tell that for x -2 to 1, graph is going up. So this the area dy by dx will be greater than 0. Means in this graph dy by dx, greater than 0, not less than 0, greater than 0. Means for x -2 to 1, graph will be increasing graph. Dy by dx will be positive. From here to here, dy by dx will be less than 0. And here to here, dy by dx will be equal to 0. So sine of dy by dx, sine of dy by dx will tell graph monotonic behavior. Are you increasing, decreasing? This name is there, this which you will see in the application of derivative. I'm not discussing much about this one. All right. So this is the meaning of the dy by dx. So now let's start how to find out the dy by dx. First, we have to know the formulas, basic formula, and I guess 99% people know already in physics and all you studied. But still I'm giving, and every formula we will be analyzing. The first formula which we are going to talk, d by dx of x power n is always equal to n into x power n minus 1. What is n? N is any real number, keep in mind. Sometimes children think, sir, n will be integer. Nothing like that. It's a formula. Everywhere it's written x power n, so I am also writing x power n. But you should learn in this way. This formula will be used only whenever variable power constant, then this formula will be used. Variable power constant. Whenever function is given variable power constant, then only we'll use this formula. Otherwise, we'll not use this formula. This formula is valid only when variable. This variable may be x, maybe sin x, maybe tan x, maybe anything else. But it should be variable and power should be constant. Now deciding factor is that what is the variable? See, d by dx of x power n, you have to read like this. We are going to differentiate x power n with respect to x. So, x will be called as the variable. If I write d by dA of something, let's say some t power p. So, this is the differentiation of this quantity with respect to a. So, wherever a will come, that will be variable. Wherever a will not come, that will be constant. For example, suppose if I say d by dA of x power a, I cannot use this formula. I cannot use the formula because now variable is not x, variable is a, because you are differentiating with respect to a. So with respect to what you are differentiating, that will decide who is variable. Any function can have so many variables, doesn't matter. It's a matter that with respect to what you are differentiating, that will be called as the variable. Now, how will we be using this formula? Actual formula you should understand. D by dx of x power n always equal to n into x power n minus 1 into variable differentiation. Differentiation of variable. Who is the variable here? X. And d by dx of x will be always equal to 1. This part is always equal to 1. This value always equal to 1. So another property you have to write, d by dx of x is always equal to 1. By this formula also you can write 1, but generally you have to keep in mind, if you differentiate any variable with respect to same, value will be always 1. If I say d by dA of a, that will be 1. Right? So this is the first formula which we'll be doing. I will be discussing more on this formula so that the other formula we can speed up. So keep patience and look, starting the questions. Watch it. D by dx of x power 7. What do you say? 7 into this formula, x power 7 minus 1 into differentiation of x. But differentiation of x with respect to x will be 1. So that I'm leaving simply 1. So answer will be 7 into x power 6. I hope clear to all of you. Next question. Little bit fast I will go. If anybody finding that I'm going fast, please let me know in the chat. D by dx of, if I say to you, x square plus 1 raised power 7. Now, can we apply this formula? Yes, because this is the something power something. And this something, the variable is what? Variable is the x square plus 1. This is the variable. So we'll say 7 into variable power 7 minus 1, means x square plus 1 power 7 minus 1, 6 into d by dx of x square plus 1. D by dx of x square plus 1. Why? because that is here also I am doing d by dx of x. But that's always 1. That's why I'm not writing. So always keep in mind, whenever variable, whoever is variable, their differentiation has to be done. Is fix the rule. D by dx of x square plus 1. What will be this? That we'll discuss later. We are not going to talk about this at this point of time. D by dx of, if I say sine x raised power root 2. Variable is what? This is the sine x. So we'll say that this will be formula we can apply because this is the variable power constant. So we'll say root 2 into sine x power root 2 minus 1 into differentiation of variable. Is this clear? What is the answer? That we'll discuss later. So in future, in any formula, whenever I'm taking whoever is variable, their differentiation will come in product. Whoever variable, fix this rule, their differentiation will come in product. Will come in product. And how will you decide who is variable? With respect to what you are doing, that is called as the variable. I hope this line is clear to all of you. Differentiation of whoever is variable, their differentiation must come in product. This rule, if anybody can understand, differentiation will never be a problem. Am I right? So further, let's go ahead and write all the formulas and properties. So basic formula, give the heading, and very quickly I will write formula. All of you also have to write, and you have to memorize. No other option. There is no other option. You have to memorize. Of course, if you don't know differentiation formula, then also you can do. We'll see some complex number method for solving differentiation. But initially you have to memorize the formula. But rule, as I told you, d by dx of x power n, we discussed already, n into x power n minus 1. Second one, d by dx of constant is always 0. Why always 0? Differentiation of constant is always 0. Why? Because if I say y equal to some constant 5, so y1 will be also 5, y2 will be also 5. Whatever x value. So del y will be always 0. So d by dx will be always 0. Or otherwise you can say it's a constant, so graph will be parallel to x-axis, slope will be 0. Right? So d by dx of constant is always equal to 0. Next one. D by dx of two different function addition or subtraction is always equal to differentiation of first function in plus minus differentiation of second function. This rule can be d by dx in addition subtraction can go directly inside. There is no problem. Next one. D by dx of any constant into some function. Be clear, k I am taking constant. Again I am saying, what is the meaning of constant? Constant means what? The term which does not contain x. For example, suppose somebody say d by dA of x square into a. So this x square will be treated as a constant because we are differentiating with respect to a. So a is a variable. So this x square will come out and it will left out d by dA of a. And d by dA of a will be always equal to 1 because variable and with respect to both are same. So this value will be 1 and answer will be x square. So be careful whenever you're deciding this is the constant. So constant who will decide this term is not there in this. So k will come out and you will get d by dx of fx. Of that further, whatever fx, we will solve it. The next one, d by dx of sorry, a power x. Look carefully the formula. This formula, it's always equal to a power x ln a. I hope all of you know ln a. Ln a means log a base e. That's called as the natural log. D by dx of a power x is always equal to ln a, natural log a. When this formula has to be applied, keep in mind, this formula will be applied whenever constant power variable is coming. Whenever constant power variable is coming, then only you have to apply. Don't get confused in the first and fifth formula. First formula will be applied only whenever variable power constant, and this will be applied only when the constant power variable is coming. We'll come to know later stage what will happen if both are variable. So that we'll see later. But this way, try to keep in mind. We are talking about the constant power variable. That is equal to a power x into ln a. Be clear, everywhere one term is there hidden. What is that term? D by dx of whatever. D by dx of the variable. Here variable is x. So that's why that hidden term I'm not writing. Is it clear? So d by dx with that a term will be always coming. Next, the formula. Sixth one. D by dx of ln x is always equal to 1 by x. Is always equal to 1 by x. I'm not putting condition of the log and all. Of course, this will be valid only when x is positive, because log is not defined for negative value, right? So this is the formula. D by dx of, in fact, original formula is this, ln mod x. That differentiation is 1 by x. Either ln x or ln mod x or ln, that we'll discuss later, ln x or ln mod x, differentiation is always 1 by x, right? Next one, d by dx of, now I'm coming to trigonometric function, sin x is always equal to cos x. Keep on writing, I'm not going to spend much time. D by dx of cos x, I hope everybody know, minus sin x. D by dx of, these are basic formula, night 2 o'clock also, you should remember. Tan x is equal to secant square x. Next one, d by dx of cot x is always minus cosecant square x. Next one, d by dx of, next one called cosecant x, secant x. Secant x is always secant x into tan x, and d by dx of cosecant x. If any formula I'm writing wrong by chance missing, so please let me know. Cosecant x into cot x. Sometimes I used to forget the formula. So this is the trigonometric differentiation. This is the algebraic differentiation before we discuss, right? Few formula I wanted to derive, which is not a standard formula, but I will suggest you to please learn as like standard. Let me tell you. If I ask a simple question, what is the d by dx of root x? So we can write this question as what? D by dx of x power 1 by 2. So variable power constant. Now variable is x, so I'm happy. I don't have to do extra job. Just formula apply. If variable is not x, so 2 job. Apply formula, assuming that is the x only, and then differentiation of variable. So here 1 by 2 into x power 1 by 2 minus 1, or you can say 1 by 2 root x, because x power minus 1 by 2 means 1 by root x. This is the standard formula. As a standard formula, you have to remember, because maximum time this will come. Maximum time. So every time don't do, it will decrease your speed. D by dx of root x is always equal to 1 by 2 root x. This point keep in mind. Next, one more standard formula we can, not a standard, but we can learn as a standard formula. D by dx of, if anybody asking you what is the 1 by x. So this I can write d by dx of x power minus 1. So we can use the first formula, and the happy news is that key variable is x. So minus 1 will come out into x power minus 1 minus 1. That will become x power minus 2. So this will be minus 1 by x square. So another 15th one is the d by dx of 1 by x always equal to minus 1 by x square. I hope it's clear to everybody. Anyone can tell me d by dx of 1 by x square, 1 by x is coming minus 1 by x square. If you notice this, x square is always positive. It never be negative. We are talking real value, be clear. X square is always positive. 1 by x square always positive. So minus 1 by x square always negative. Why differentiation of 1 by x is always negative? Why differentiation of 1 by x is always negative? Anyone can tell me? D by dx of 1 by x y is minus 1 by. Yes, one answer. Everybody give the answer y. Only 2 people give an answer. Rest people are sleeping. 1 by x differentiation, why it's in always negative? Yes, 1 by x is always decreasing graph. If you see the graph of 1 by x, or you can say when x increase, 1 by x decrease. It's opposite behavior. See, this is the graph of 1 by x. So as you move left to right, graph is coming down, 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 down. So decreasing graph, always negative. Any point you draw tangent, slope will be always negative because obtuse angle it will make. Here also, if you draw tangent, see, with the x-axis is obtuse angle it's making. That's why dy by dx of 1 by x is always negative. Anyway, that part you will see in the application of derivative. These two formula as a standard formula right now itself, you should remember it. Now the last part of the formula, that is the inverse trigonometric function. Next one. D by dx of, you will notice one thing in inverse, I can tell you. Inverse function derivative will be either always negative or always positive. In between will not happen. What I'm trying to tell you, watch it. D by dx of x power n, x, suppose anything I'm taking, ln x, not a sin x, is a cos x. It can be positive also, it can be negative also. This can be positive also, can be negative also. But few function who's always positive, see, tan x differentiation is always positive because tan x is always increasing function. Inverse trigonometric function will be either always positive or always negative because inverse trigonometric function is either increasing or decreasing. Both cannot happen. So d by dx of sine inverse x is always equal to 1 by root of 1 minus x square, assuming x is variable, be clear. Next one, d by dx of cos x, cos inverse x, is minus 1 by root of 1 minus x square. Check it carefully. This is always positive. Root quantity is always positive. This is always negative because sine inverse x always increasing graph and cos inverse x is always decreasing. That's what from inverse also comes out. 18th one, d by dx of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square, but d by dx of cot inverse x is always minus 1 by 1 plus x square. You can see the crystal clearly separately I'm writing. This side I'm writing only increasing graph. This side I'm writing only decreasing graph because inverse will be either increasing or decreasing. Both cannot be happen. Next one, d by dx of secant inverse x. This is very interesting. Is always equal to 1 by mod x into root of x square minus 1. You know why mod separately I kept? Because if mod I am not keeping, there is a problem. This quantity will be always positive, but this quantity can be positive also, negative also. Means it trying to say secant inverse x may increase, may decrease. No, it will be only increase. That's why mod I am keeping. Don't forget this mod. I seen some books and all. they write randomly x into root of x square. No, that is the blunder. Mod must come. D by dx of cosecant inverse x is always equal to minus of 1 by mod x into root of x square minus 1. So this is the all together formulas and all. In this, everything I'm not writing as a formula, it will be waste of your time. Suppose somebody say this is also they learn as a formula, d by dx of e power x equal to e power x. This is a special formula, let's write it also. Special, you see the application of this is very high. D by dx of e power x equal to e power x. E power x is a function who never get affected by differentiation or integration. Why e power x differentiation e power x? By e power x means e is the constant. So we'll apply a power x formula. So this value will be equal to a power x. What is the formula? E power x, a power x into ln a. A is what here? E. But ln e is 1. So answer will be e power x. I'm sure it's clear to everybody. So d by dx of e power x is always equal to e power x itself. So this is the altogether formula. Any formula you have difficulty, please let me know so that I can explain that. Whether, and these formula you have to remember. No other choice, no other option. Can I go ahead with the application of differentiation? How to do differentiation? I already taught how to do differentiation. Now I will be telling you that how to do differentiation faster. That's all. How to do differentiation if mixing is coming. Okay. Somebody having difficulty, e power nx. E power nx will come when the problem will be solved. Please keep on making notes. I will not be providing any PDF and all. I'm not going to provide the notes. Only worksheet will be provided. We get confidence only when we write with our pen. If we use anybody else's notes, it will be, you'll never get confidence. Okay, let's go ahead and do the things. Now, jumping into the question. Rule I told you. Variable differentiation always will be done. And few more term, what is the meaning? D by dx of fx, any function, the representation is this, f dash x. F dash x means differentiation of fx with respect to x. Suppose I say f dash t, the meaning is that differentiation of f with respect to this. This is a standard way of writing. Generally, people, mathematics people is always lazy. So they always find the short way to write. So d by dx writing was difficult. So people used to write dash, f dash x. But don't get confused. F dash you're writing to with respect to how will you find whoever variable is here. That will be with respect to that we are doing differentiation. Right? Whenever I'm writing this, dy by dx, a vertical line, x equal to a something. This means find dy by dx and then put x equal to a. Means finding derivative at x equal to a. This is the way of writing, way of expressing. If I say f dash a means what? This means find f dash x, then put x equal to a. The small things, but that small only create problem later stage. Be clear. Steps are, first you have to find derivative, then you have to put the value. Not keep first put the value and find derivative. If you put the first value, it will become constant. Here also, first find f dash x, then put this value. This is a standard notation, how we used to write it. So, starting with the question, very quickly. d by dx of x power 7 plus sine x minus 1. Simple question. D by dx will come inside. X power 7 first will differentiation. This is the variable power constant. Variable, happy, because this is the x only. So 7 into x power 7 minus 6. Plus, sign differentiation is cos. But variable is what? X. And x variable, so direct we can apply formula cos x. This is the constant, that differentiation will become 0. So this is the answer. I hope it's clear to everybody. D by dx of root of x square plus 2. So we'll say this is the d by dx of root x. What is the formula of d by dx of root x? 1 by 2 root x. D by dx of root x, just now we seen the formula, is 1 by 2 root x. So we'll say, but be clear, x should be differentiation we do. The root of something differentiation will be 1 by 2 into something. But that something differentiation always you have to do into d by dx of x square plus 2. Did you understand this line? D by dx of root of something is nothing but this formula says 1 by 2 root something. But that something differentiation always you have to do. So here why you didn't do, sir? Here also I am doing, but that is the hidden part. D by dx of x will be 1. Every time. Remember, it's called as the composite kind of function. Root is there. The first root thing, root of something. That way we'll do. And now further, x square differentiation 2x, 2 differences 0 to 2, 2, bye. Answer will be x root x square plus 2. I hope it's clear to everybody. Next one, d by dx of, very fast. Anything, we can take it. Root of x plus sine x. Again, this is a d by dx of root of something. So answer will be 1 by 2 root of something, x plus sine x, into differentiation of this something. Something is what? X plus sine x. So 1 plus x differentiation 1 plus sine x differentiation cos x. Right? D by dx of root of sine of ln x. Don't look inside. Always first 1 by 1. I will read this question. You know how? Root of something. So root of something differentiation 1 by 2 root of something into differentiation of that something. Okay. Till here we reached. This part over. Now, d by dx of sine. Sine of something differentiation is what? Sine of something differentiation. This will be as it is. Here no change. Sine of something differentiation, cos of something. Into something differentiation, d by dx of ln x. And ln of something differentiation, 1 by something. But here something is the x. So don't take something. Take as a x only. Because something differentiation is 1. So this differentiation will become 1, and finally your answer will become what way? Who will write every time? So just copy paste. So 1 by x. This will be answer, because d by dx of ln x equal to 1 by x. I hope everybody is understanding. Is it clear? Can I go ahead? This question, everybody understand? Okay. D by dx of, see, all the formula you have to read this way. D by dx of ln of something is 1 by something into something differentiation. So, sir, why you didn't write here? Because here something is the x, and x differentiation is 1. This will read like this, ki d by dx of cos of something, that is answer. D by dx of sine inverse of something, that is the answer. d by dx of e power something into something differentiation. Indirectly, you're learning chain rule. I'm not just putting heading, unnecessary, so many cases and heading, I don't want to tell you. Fix basic rule, go ahead. It will never be problem. Next question, d by dx of root of e power sine inverse 1 plus cos x. Imagine, I don't care what is there, this much big or small. I care that what is the first. This is a root. Any formula is there? Yes, root of something. The root of something differentiation will be 1 by 2 root of that something e power sine inverse, I am not writing it, into something differentiation. Who is the something? E power sine inverse 1 plus cos x. Now, this differentiation carefully. This is as it is, 1 by 2 root, dot, 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 I'm writing the same thing, right? This is e power something differentiation, e power something itself, sine inverse 1 plus cos x into d by dx of that something. Who is something right now? Sine inverse. So sine inverse 1 plus cos x. Now 1 by 2 root dot 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 e power dot this sine inverse, because this already has been done. Now this there, sine inverse something differentiation 1 by root of 1 minus something square, means 1 plus cos x whole square. Are you able to understand? Be clear, this is the something wrong way I given the question. I should not give you the question, because this will not, domain will not be defined. So please change this question slide. Otherwise later stage, some people will cry, sir, what you did, a blunder you did. My purpose is just to tell you how to do chain rule, not domain and all. I'm not taking care. It should be 1 minus. You know why? Because sine inverse is defined only when that quantity is less than 1. If I'll write 1 plus cos x, so it can be greater than 1 also, no? So sine inverse something differentiation 1 by root of 1 minus something square into this something differentiation. Something is what? 1 minus cos x. That differentiation directly I can do. What differentiation? 0 minus cos x differentiation minus sin x minus plus sin x. This is the final answer. Can everybody please confirm? Is it clear? Or any particular part of this? Somebody asking that what is the d by dx of mod x? We'll come to that point. D by dx of mod x. Okay, someone asked question, why not we should take up that question as everybody. Any part you wanted me to re-explain in this question? See, d by dx of root of something. Read something always. Again, I am saying, otherwise it will be painful for you, because integration, you will not get confidence if you will not do the question quickly. Differentiation, if you will not do quickly. So root of something differentiation 1 by 2 root something, the same something, into differentiation of this something. And now e power something differentiation, e power something into differentiation of something, till the time you don't get something as a x. You have to keep on doing. So sine inverse differentiation, sine inverse something differentiation 1 by root of 1 minus something square. Wait, sine inverse x differentiation is what? 1 by root of 1 minus x square. That's what I wrote it. Into this something is the, here what? 1 minus cos x. So that differentiation will be what? Sin x. Because what differentiation is 0, minus is a constant, cos x differentiation minus sin x. So minus cancel sin x. I'm sure it's clear to everybody. Now is it clear? Those who asked for the retry. Can I go ahead? Now, one of the question is asked. I'm just pasting the question. What is the d by dx of mod x? And some people given the answer also. Anybody else can give the answer. D by dx of mod x. That kind of question will come to in the future, but still, d by dx of mod x. Suppose somebody asks you. The first thing is that what is mod x? Mod x is nothing but root of x square. So that will be equal to d by dx of root of x square. The root of something differentiation 1 by 2 root something into something differentiation. So that will become 1 by 2 root x square into x square differentiation 2x. X square differentiation 2x. 2 by and x by root of x square. Root x square again I can write back by mod x. So remember, d by dx of mod x is always equal to x by mod x. Do not try to learn and all. This is not a formula. It's just you can understand whenever it's coming this kind of situation, you can do it. Right? Can I go ahead? Yeah, this value will be either 1 or minus 1, depend on x. If x is positive, it will become 1. It will be x is negative, it will be minus 1. Okay, going ahead with the next question. D by dx of f of g of u. Suppose everything is a function of x. It's not a question. Generally, people used to learn as a chain rule. Let me explain what is the meaning. D by dx of f will be f dash something g of u into differentiation of something d by dx of g of u. G of, this is as it is, f dash g of u into g of u differentiation, g differentiation g dash u into u, something is the now u, d by dx of u. This will be that. And this process is called as the chain rule. This process is called as the chain rule. And the something when I'm saying that is a chain rule. This is called as the chain rule. Chain rule means what? You are going to do differentiation of composite function. That's all. That's what the meaning of the chain rule. So chain, don't try to learn as a rule. It's a simple differentiation. I have to do differentiation of composite function. That's what I did. Right? Can I go ahead? Okay. Now, give the heading product rule. Product rule. Till now, whatever question we discussed, there was a single function. But maybe there the more than one function can come into the picture. So, how to do that kind of the things into this? There is a formula for product rule, division rule, power function. We are not going to learn a single formula. We will be seeing that key how we have to do the differentiation anywhere, any kind of thing. Either product is there or division is there or any other part is there. So let's go ahead and try to learn. D by dx of, stop writing and concentrate this part, u into v. This is the standard way of writing up product rule. Is how to find it out. Whenever there is a more than one function involved, first assume this one function constant and differentiate other. Plus, assume other function constant, differentiate other. That's all the rule. Meaning, maybe u and v both are function of x. But first I will assume, suppose v is constant. So v will come out d by dx of u. Plus, now assume u is constant. U will come out d by dx of v. Which in a very popular way, we used to learn this way. U dash v plus v dash u. Have you understand this line? Did you understand how I wrote this formula? It doesn't matter. Means one function, two function is there, or three function. Rule, remember. Differentiation of one, rest constant, plus differentiation of second, rest constant, plus differentiation of third, rest constant. That is what the rule you have to follow. Whatever the situation. Now, suppose if I say a question is coming, d by dx of x into sine x into e power x. So what you will say? Differentiation of this. What is the differentiation of x? 1. Differentiation of x will be 1 into rest. So sine x into e power x. Plus differentiation of next into rest. So sine x differentiation cos x into rest means cos x into x into e power x. Have you understood? This plus this differentiation into rest. The e power x differentiation, e power x itself. E power x, x sine x. Am I clear to everybody? Is this clear? Can I go ahead? Next question. If I say d by dx of x cube sine inverse x into ln x. One more, take it. Okay, enough. Otherwise, unnecessary calculation time will. So what do you will say, everybody? Solve in your copy when I'm solving so that you can check it quickly. Everyone, quickly. Got it? Okay. Differentiation of first function 3x square into second function sine inverse rest, not second. Don't say second. Otherwise, you will be limited to one type of formula. I don't want that you should learn formula. Only that basic formula you have to learn. Rest, no other method, no formula. Differentiation of this into rest ln x plus differentiation of second into rest sine inverse x differentiation 1 by root of 1 minus x square, because x something is the x itself, so we don't have to worry. Direct formula into x cube into ln x plus differentiation of next one and rest. So 1 by x into x cube sine inverse x. I'm sure everybody got this answer. Is this clear to everybody? Can I go ahead? D by dx of sine x by x. What is the meaning? Meaning is that d by dx of sine x into 1 by x. That's all. So differentiation of first function cos x into 1 by x plus first function into differentiation of this one. That is the minus 1 by x square formula. I already told you 1 by x differentiation minus 1 by x square. So finally, if you want to take LCM and all those things, you can take it. That will come same thing. So this will become x cos x minus sin x. That will be your answer. Is it clear to everybody? So from this, we can develop a new, that is called the division. I'm just giving the heading so that when you're reading any books and material, you should not get confused. What is this? Everything you already know. It's just for namesake, I'm giving you a formula, division formula. What is that? It's saying d by dx of u by v. If you want to learn by the formula, then read like this: numerator by denominator. numerator by denominator, if you want to learn as a formula, numerator by denominator, differentiation of numerator into denominator minus differentiation of denominator into numerator divided by denominator square. Again, I am repeating. Differentiation of numerator into denominator minus differentiation of denominator into numerator divided by denominator square. If you want to learn as a formula, you can learn this way. Otherwise, apply whenever it's coming. You can. How this formula came? You can derive very easily by d by dx of u by v will be, I can write d by dx of u into 1 by v. So differentiation of this into this. So u dash, u differentiation I will write as a u dash into 1 by v plus u into differentiation of 1 by v. So I have to apply, I cannot write directly 1 by v dash or v dash, because we have to apply the formula 1 by x formula. And 1 by x differentiation is what? Minus 1 by x square. So minus 1 by v square into v differentiation v dash, because something is the v. So that will come your same thing, u dash v minus uv dash divided by v square. That's called the quotient rule, or you can say division formula for the differentiation. Is this clear to everybody? Can I go ahead? Okay. Now, let's see the more application of this one, division and other things. But we'll take just 5-minute break. Everybody, you also take it. 5 minutes. It's right now, according to my watch, 7:02. We'll be back 7:07. All right. It's taking it for that time. So let's start. I think break is over. All of you able to hear me? Okay. Now, so remember, only application is that key whenever more than one variable is coming, take one variable as a constant, other variable differences, and keep on doing. For example, suppose one simple question I'm asking you. Please listen carefully, everybody, this question. If y equal to x into cos x, then find dy by dx at x equal to 0. Very simple question. Let me do it. Simple question I will do. Slightly difficult question you have to do. Y equal to x cos x, then you have to find dy by dx at x equal to 0. Okay. So I have to find dy by dx. So dy by dx equal to d by dx of this. D by dx of this means what? Differentiation of this into this. Means differentiation of x into cos x plus x into differentiation of cos x. Listen me. I'm not going to do. Why? Because I know I have to find at x equal to 0. So this value will be 0. So whatever this differentiation, that will be 0 only. So we'll say dy by dx at x equal to 0. This means what? After differentiation, put x equal to 0. To cos 0 will become 1 plus x equal to 0. 0, 0 into something. I don't know what is that. I know it, minus sin x, but no need of writing. 0. So its value will be 1. I'm sure it's clear to all of you. Whenever you have to find out at certain point, be clear they always give the tricky questions. Unnecessary just to make complicated. Always look when you are going to, after differentiation, when you are going to put that value certainly sometimes it will become 0. So that part you don't try to do. Unnecessary, don't waste your energy. For example, suppose one question is coming, if y equal to cos x into cos 2x into cos 4x into cos 8x into cos 16x, cos x into cos 2x into cos 4x into cos 8x into cos 16x. Find dy by dx at x equal to pi by 4. Let me see who can give the answer quickly. Try this question. If you understood the previous question, try this question. Quickly, that much time is not there. I didn't get any answer. So sad. Check at pi by 4, any particular term is going to be 0. That term will help you out. One person given the answer 1. After that, suddenly he changed. Now answer 0. So please fix with your one answer. Okay. So sad, so sad, so sad. Nobody is getting correct answer. Okay, that was previous question answer. Okay. Chalo. This much time is not there. We have to do a lot. Differentiation of this. I know the rule. What is the rule? Differentiation of this into rest plus differentiation of this into rest plus differentiation of this into rest and so on. Check carefully. If I will put pi by 4, this will become cos pi by 2, which is 0. Which is 0. You should know the value. Cos pi by 4 is what? 1 by root 2. Cos pi by 4 into 2, pi by 2 will be what? 0. Cos pi will be minus 1. Cos 2 pi is the 1. Cos 4 pi will be also 1. So think carefully. This question is over. How will I deal this question? Watch it carefully, everybody, because so many other questions you have to do this way. This is the way they used to ask. This is the problem. This will make help us. This become 0 when x equal to pi by 4. I will put it here. All of you agree with me? Because if pi by 4 here I am putting, that will become 0. So why not I can write this question this way? Cos 2x into cos x, cos 4x, cos 8x, cos 16x. Yes or no? I just make two functions. Why? Look it. So dy by dx will be equal to differentiation of this. Means what is the differentiation of cos? Cos difference is cos of something minus of cos of something, sine of something into something differentiation. Means minus sine 2x into 2x differentiation, that is 2. Have you understand? Cos differentiation is what? Cos theta minus sine theta. But theta is the differentiation also. You have to write it into that something. Second function, cos x, cos 4x, cos 8x, cos 16x. Plus this into differentiation of this, d by dx of cos x, cos 4x, cos 8x, cos 16x. This line is clear to everybody. I will not do differentiation. I hope you understood why I will not do differentiation. Because this person will make everything 0. Why I should waste my energy doing differentiation? Because finally, this will become 0. So everything will become 0. Bhai. So dy by dx at x equal to pi by 4 will be put pi by 4 here. So sine pi by 2, that is the 1. So minus and 2. Here I'll put cos pi by 4 will come. Cos pi by 4, how much? 1 by root 2 into cos pi by 4. That is the, cos 4 into pi by 4 means cos pi, that is the minus 1. Cos 8 into pi by 4 means cos 2 pi, that is the plus 1. Cos 16 into pi by 4 means cos 4 pi, that is also plus 1. I'm not teaching trigonometry here. I hope you can do that part. Plus, this is 0 into that derivative. So this part will become 0 anyhow. And minus bye 2 bye and 1 by root 2 will be the answer. Root 2 will be the answer. Unfortunately, nobody given the answer. Only one person given, but when I reach to near to end. Can everybody please confirm? Is it clear to all of you? Again, I'm telling, don't try to memorize any formula, nothing like that. Use common sense. That only will help you in JEE. As much minimum formula, maximum question will help you. Everybody please confirm, is it clear? We don't have to time that much we can do a lot of questions, but I will try to make it. Chaliye. Next question, write it. Let's see that you are able to solve or not. Y equal to 1 minus x, 2 minus x, 3 minus x, so on, n minus x, where n belongs to natural number, then find dy by dx at x equal to 1. Quickly, everybody. Answer. Answer, you have to find out the answer at x equal to 1. So answer will be a constant quantity. Answer cannot be answer can come in the other way. At x equal to 1 you have to find. Yes. 2 people given the correct answer, I guess. Next, fast. This much time is not there. Okay, 3 people given answer. So let's go ahead and solve it. Look this. At x equal to 1, any factor is going to be 0. Yes, this. So it will be, say, I can write this question like this: 1 minus x into rest 2 minus x, 3 minus x, 4 minus x, so on, n minus x. So now I'll find dy by dx. Rule is same. Differentiation of this, that is the minus 1. Because 1 difference is 0, minus come out, x differentiation 1, so minus 1. Into rest 2 minus x, 3 minus x, 4 minus x, so on, n minus x, plus this into differentiation of rest. Rest I'm not feeling to write also, because I know it's going to be 0. If they will ask find dy by dx, then I have to do everything. But they are asking find dy by dx at x equal to 1. So why should I do waste my energy? X equal to 1. Put it here. So that will be minus 1 into 1. If you put it 2 minus 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 till n minus 1. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into till n minus 1. All of n plus 0. This will become 0. All of you know 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into so on till m is m factorial. So this value will become n minus 1 factorial. So minus half n minus 1 factorial. The answer. The answer of this question. I hope product rule everybody understood. Nothing great. Question creating means plenty of question can be created. Fundamentally make it yourself clear. Is this clear to everybody? Multiplication you can do or not. If function is multiply and you have to do differentiation. Can I go ahead to next concept? A lot of things has to be done. I don't think it can be over also today. Please confirm quickly so that I can go ahead. Okay. Let's go ahead and another difficult task children used to face, different derivative of power function. Power function. What does mean it? Derivative of power function. What is the meaning? Means I want to do differentiation of u power v, where u and v both are function of x. Suppose v is constant, so I will apply x power n formula. If u is constant, I will apply a power x formula. But what will happen if u and v both are variable? Rule is same. No new rule. First, I will assume this is a constant. I will do differentiation plus other constant. I will do differentiation. Finished. That's what the rule you have to do. That the rule will come to later. First, method one is that taking log method. Let me show you, because sometimes you will see that way people are doing. You should not get confused. That's why I'm telling log method. What is the meaning of log method? I will tell you. Please concentrate. I will do only by question directly. Suppose somebody say find dy by dx if y equal to sin x power x. Please concentrate. Everyone, please concentrate. First thing, can I apply the formula x power n, something power n? No, because this is something is not constant. But the x power n formula can be applied when this is constant. This is not constant. And a power x formula also I cannot apply because this is also not constant. So such kind of situation, one simple way is there, run away from here. What is the meaning? No, I'm not saying to leave the class. I'm saying that by power is problem, no? To remove the power. Power is a problem, to remove the power. Sir, how to remove? Log. What is the property of log? Log says x power m is equal to m log x base e. Whenever you want to remove the power, you want to get rid of the power function, you don't like power function, take help of log. Log will remove the power. So I have to find dy by dx. First, I will do modification. I will take ln both sides. Why ln only? Because we are having direct formula for ln x. Ln x differentiation is 1 by x. Ln of something differentiation 1 by something. So that's always better. Is equal to ln of this. So ln of this will become x ln sin x. I'm going by lengthy method, but believe me, it's required because I'm trying to teach you something here. Whenever you have to remove power, so many times power function will come in front of you. Whenever power function is coming, you don't like power function, convert in linear function by taking log. I taken log. See, this is no more power. It's become product. But in product, we are master. So differentiate both sides. Differentiate both sides. Don't be in hurry. Always write the steps. D by initially at least. After that, once you become perfect, then you can go quickly. X ln sin a. Initial stage, if you do speed, if you concentrate, your concept will go away. Now, d by dx of ln of something differentiation 1 by something, means 1 by y, into this differentiation. Is it x? No, it's something. X is variable, it is a y. You have to write something differentiation, means d by dx of y is equal to, this is we know how to deal. Differentiation of this 1 into other one, ln sin x, plus x into differentiation of this. Ln of something differentiation 1 by something into something differentiation. Something is the sin x, to that differentiation cos x. So this will become 1 by y dy by dx. D by dx of y means dy by dx is equal to ln sin x plus cos x by sin x is the cot x. So x cot x. I hope I am doing correct. Yes. So dy by dx will be equal to y into ln sin x plus x cot x. If I'm not doing any calculation mistake. And if you want, you can leave answer like this way. But if you want to only in the term of x, so we know that ki y is the sin x power x. This y value I can substitute back here. Sin x power x into ln sin x plus x cot x. Is this clear to everybody? Whenever power is coming, you can take log and do. This is the one way when the generally when the children come from 10th to 11th, chunnu munnu, they do by this way. It's a crystal clear calculus. It's look very clear. That's why. Other method, my problem is what? I have to do differentiation of what? This function. For me, everything is the same. Question is y equal to sin x power x. Acha. I cannot apply x power n formula. I cannot apply a power x formula. No problem. Then also will do. What I told you, whenever power function is coming up, multiplication, division, power, go by the rule. First assume one is constant. Suppose let's say this is the constant. If this is the constant, so variable power constant will become R naught. Variable power constant is what formula? X into sin x power x minus 1, and variable is what? Sin x. So sin x differentiation also you have to do. So that will be cos x. Variable differentiation always need to do. That part is over. Plus, now assume this is the constant. So this will become a power x formula. I did correct. Yes. Yeah, this is the constant. If this is the constant, so a power x formula. So a power x formula is what? A power x differentiation. A power x differentiation is what? A power x ln a. So we'll say sin x power x into ln a. A is what? Sin x. And who is variable here? X. And x differentiation is 1. No need of writing. Variable differentiation always need to do. Here variable was sin x. So sin x variable I wrote in product differentiation. Here variable is x. The x differentiation 1 I wrote it. It's not. It's no need of writing. Question is over. We finished. This is the answer. Hello. This is the answer. You say, sir, this answer is not matching. Your earlier answer was this. See how beautiful look. This is also beautiful look can be happen. You can take sin x power x common. If you take sin x power x common, watch it. Here sin x power x, so sin x power minus 1 will left. Means 1 by sin x will left. So 1 by sin x into cos x, cot x. So x cot x plus this is already gone outside, ln sin x. See, same thing. I hope you understand. Is this clear to everybody? Please confirm. I don't care ki it's a power, product, division, or this or that. One function constant, other variable. Keep on doing, answer always will come. Let me show you something more so that you can get better confidence into this. Now I will not take log. You are already having the option for taking log and doing. There is no problem. But that will be time consuming. Be clear. Suppose that somebody say y equal to x power 1 by x differentiation. So I will say d by dx. Watch it how I am doing. Constant 1 by x into x power 1 by x minus 1. Whose variable? X variable. So x variable differentiation 1. So into 1 plus. Now this is the constant. This is the variable. To a power x formula by constant power variable x power 1 by x into ln x into differentiation of variable minus 1 by x square. Finish, question over. X power 1 by x, you can take common. So 1 by x will left here and 1 by x here also. So x square. X power 1 by x square I am taking common. Watch it. X power 1 by x square. So 1 minus ln x. That will answer will come. Finish. Is somebody asking that this doubt, sir, will this work on every scenario? What is the meaning of scenario? Everywhere will work. I'm not telling you any method, no, कि this method will work or not. I'm simply basic fundamental rule I'm telling. कि one, take one constant, other variable, one constant, other variable, always it will work. There is no problem. Am I right? Yes, every cases will work. Can I go ahead? Now next. So any power functions you can do by this way. I didn't tell you only for power. I'm saying multiplication, division, power, whatever the scenario, you can do the things. Now coming to the next point of this. Again, I'm not teaching you any method, only formula you have to remember. Rest follow the procedure that what I told you, it will always work. Now, sometime they create big problem. How? Watch it. Suppose they say find dy by dx if x square plus y square plus xy plus x root y plus 1 equal to 0. Please watch, everybody, very, very carefully. Very carefully. Concentrate properly. What is the question? Find dy by dx. And what they did? Till now, whatever the question was there, that y equal to something was there, and they were asking dy by dx. Happy, we are able to solve. Now what they did, they mix x and y. And they ask you find dy by dx. No problem. You can differentiate throughout. Any kind of the equation or expression is given, you can differentiate. I have to find dy by dx. So dy by dx only will come when the dy by dx will go inside. So we can write this way, dy by dx of x square plus y square plus xy plus x root y plus 1 equal to dy by dx. Have you understand what I'm doing? I'm putting dy by dx both sides. This part will be 0 because 0 is a constant differentiation always 0. And this I'm sending inside. Watch it. D by dx of x square will be what? 2x plus d by dx of y square. Same like x square, but y is there. Variable is changed. So that will be 2y into y differentiation dy by dx plus u in product is coming. Differentiation of x 1 into y plus x into dy by dx plus now x differentiation 1 into root y plus x into root y differentiation 1 by 2 root y into dy by dx plus 0 equal to 0 because one difference is 0. Till here everybody understood or not? Is this clear to everybody? Dy by dx, wherever is there, I will just mark it. This is there, this is there, this is there. And that I will keep together. 2y plus x by 2 root y plus without dy by dx. 2x plus y plus root y, yes, equal to 0. So from here, dy by dx will be equal to minus of 2x plus y plus root y divided by 2y plus x by 2 root y. Yes, is this point clear to everybody? This is the very simplest form I given. The more dangerous forms is going to come on the way it's there. I'm importing. Is this point is clear to everybody? If any point is not clear, without hesitation, please let me know. First step, second step, third step, fourth step. Fourth step is answer. If any particular step you want me to re-explain, tell me the steps. First, second, third, fourth. If it's clear, please confirm clear or yes or whatever. Okay. Somebody asking one doubt. Please let me clear that first. I think who is asking this doubt? Abhishek asking one doubt. Let me clear about that one first. Abhishek, if I say d by dx of something square, what you will say? 2 into something differentiation or not? Yes or no? So d by dx of y square will be what? 2 into y into d by dx of y. That will become 2y dy by dx. I hope it's clear to you now. Am I clear now? We always use d by dx of x square, that is a 2x. 2x into x differentiation. That I am not writing from starting, I am telling. Plus y square differentiation, 2y into differentiation of y, dy by dx. Plus a product rule I apply, differentiation of x, 1 into y, plus x into differentiation of y, dy by dx. Here again product rule, differentiation of x, 1 into root y, plus root x into differentiation of root of something, 1 by 2 root something into something differentiation, plus 1 difference 0 equal to 0. Rest is calculation. Is it clear? Chali. But this way we should not do. It will waste of our time and energy. Listen me carefully. A new way of thinking about differentiation. That's called the partial differentiation method. Partial differentiation method. I'm not going to teach you what is the partial differentiation. Just basic idea I will give you. dy by dx, this is called as the differentiation of y with respect to x. If I will write this way, this is the same thing, differentiation of y with respect to x, but everything else is constant. Means only the term which contain x, that will be variable, rest everything will be constant. This is called as the partial differentiation. This is the beyond your syllabus. It's not in your syllabus. It's just for the speeding up differentiation I'm going to teach you. Partial differentiation of y with respect to x. This is a symbol, del. In place of d, we use del. Are you getting my point? Suppose, let me explain. If I ask you d by dx of x plus y plus sin x plus sin y, so what you will say? You will say d by dx will go inside, x differentiation 1 plus y differentiation dy by dx plus sin x differentiation cos x plus sin y differentiation cos y into dy by dx. Why? By sin of something differentiation, cos of something into something differentiation, x differentiation 1. Sin of something differentiation, cos of something into this something differentiation dy by dx. Everybody understood? Up now same scenario in the different way. Watch it. If this differentiation I want to do, same differentiation I want, but I want to do partial differentiation. Del by del x. Partial differentiation meaning is what? Only and only x will be treated as a constant, variable. Rest everything is constant for this. Means this will go inside x differentiation 1. Y differentiation 0, although y depend on x, but we consider that will be as a constant. That's what called the partial differentiation. Plus sin x differentiation cos x plus sin y differentiation 0. Is this point clear to everybody? Is this clear? Partial differentiation. Don't try to understand what is the geometric meaning of partial differentiation, what is the use of partial differentiation. That's a totally beyond your syllabus. I'm not going to enter into that. We should compact our syllabus. We should not expand our cases. This case do this way, this case this do this way. One simple way. Slowly I'm trying to bring you in a one single point. Y is a function of x, no doubt. But for partial differentiation, y will be treated as a constant only. Again, somebody asking, what is the use of partial derivative? No, right now, don't ask me. There is no, we are not going to talk in that way. Slowly, in physics, it will be very much useful. When your physics teacher will teach you electrostatic and all, that will be very useful. Anyway, right now, let me see how will I use it. Watch it. Whenever you have to do differentiation, if x and y are mixed and you want to find dy by dx, so make one side 0, write the complete expression, means f of x, just give me 2 minute time, you'll understand. If f of xy equal to 0, then dy by dx equal to minus of del f by del x divided by del f by del y. If fx comma y equal to 0, fx comma y means what? An expression which contain x and y both. So dy by dx equal to minus of del f by del x divided by del f by del y, means differentiation of f with respect to x divided by differentiation of f with respect to y. Minus sign should be outside. Do not ask me the proof and all. It's beyond your syllabus. I don't want to go into this. This is the what the formula. You can say it's a main time saver kind of things, and it will be very helpful for you. Let me explain with the simple question. Suppose somebody say y equal to sin x, find dy by dx. You say, what is this question, sir? Very simple. Any chunnu munnu can tell dy by dx will be equal to cos x. Yes or no? But let's do it by partial derivative. Everything we can do by partial derivative. Very simple way. Y equal to, for condition only one, one side of the expression should be 0. Watch it carefully, everybody. Y equal to sin x. So sin x I shift here to make, because this condition has to satisfy. Y minus sin x equal to 0, can I write? Now this is your f. Whatever left side is coming, that is always called as the f function. Now dy by dx we want. Okay, dy by dx will be equal to minus of differentiation of this with respect to x, treating y constant. Y is constant, so differentiation of this will be y differentiation 0, minus will be as it is, and sin x differentiation cos x, divided by differentiation of this box with respect to y, treating x constant. This one. So differentiation of y will be 1 because you are differentiating with respect to y. Minus differentiation of sin x with respect to y you are doing, that will become 0. So that will be 1 only. So value will be cos x. Have you understand the point? Is this clear to everybody? It will get clear. Don't worry. It's a very, very simple. It will make any complicated question very simple. Suppose somebody say x square plus y square equal to y. Find dy by dx. Okay. First thing, make one side 0, right side 0. So we'll say x square plus y square minus y equal to 0. And whatever left side is coming, assume as f. Here itself you calculate del f by del x will be what? Differentiation of this with respect to x, treating y constant. So x square differentiation 2x plus 0 minus 0, because this is it. So means 2x. Del f by del y will be what? Differentiation of this with respect to y, treating x as a constant. So this will be 0. This will become 2y minus this will be 1. So dy by dx will be equal to minus half this divided by this. Finish. This is your answer. If you want to simplify, you can simplify. 2x by this minus, you can send denominator 1 minus 2y. Are you able to understand? Now going ahead with this. Why not we should do that question itself, which created problem for us? Yeah, this one itself I will take it. Why unnecessary waste time? This is the condition given. Question is कि find dy by dx. ठीक है भाई. So dy by, अब directly I will write, I will not write separately. Minus, watch, differentiation of this expression with respect to x, treating y constant. X square differentiation 2x, y square differentiation 0, x y differentiation, watch it, del f by del by del x of xy. So y will come out because you are differentiating with respect to x. So y will be constant. Anything constant multiplied, that always come out. So this will come y del by del x of x. Means that is the y. Because this value will be 1. So this value will become plus y. Plus this root y will come out. Del by del x is 1. So root y. And this value is 0. Divided by differentiation of this with respect to y treating x as a constant. X square differentiation 0. Y square differentiation 2y. xy. Now x will come out and y differentiation 1, so plus x. Now here x will come out, root y differentiation, root of something differentiation, so x into 1 by 2 root y into y differentiation, that is the 1. This will be your answer. If you want to simplify, you can just take 2 root y LCM. So that will become 2x root y plus y into root y. 2 root y I am multiplying, so 4 here, 2 here, and plus root 2 root y into root y means y. See, calculation, nothing else. Divided by 2y root y, 4y root y plus 2x root y plus x. Calculation, please check it. That will be answer. Is this clear how simple it become? Calculation I didn't do. You can take LCM and do the things. Is this clear to everybody? Whatever the kind of question, it will not take much time. You can easily solve it. Can I go ahead? Now let's see the more interesting part of it. Somebody asks you the question कि भाई find dy by dx if y equal to sin x power x. Sin x power x. Then find dy by dx. Okay. I will read this question this way: y minus sin x power x. equal to 0. This is my f. So dy by dx will be equal to difference minus of differentiation of this with respect to x treating y as a constant. So y differentiation will become 0 minus sin x power x differentiation treating y as a constant. So you will say, sir, it's equivalent to doing differentiation of this. Are you getting my point? Del by differentiation of this. So in place, if you are doing this one, so you have to do same job as like differentiation of this. Have you understood? So in fact, and divided by differentiation of this with respect to y treating x constant, that will become 1. If you notice, it's coming del by del x of sin x power x. So here itself, do know why this much drama is happening. So don't try to apply partial differentiation method in the case when x and y is expressed in term of x. If y is expressed in term of x, y express in term of x, no need of partial differentiation because the same job you have to do. If y and x is mixed together, then use this one. When y and x are mixed together, then use this one, it will be helpful. Is it clear to everybody? When we should use, when we should not use? I'm not saying the answer will not come, but the same job you will do again. Is this clear to everybody? Okay. One question, everybody do it and let's see that you are able to solve or not. Write the question, everyone. If sin y equal to x into sin a plus y, then find dy by dx. I will put the option also so that if anybody is getting, so please tell me which will be correct option. I will put the option also. Please type the answer once you get it. Option I kept it, A, B, C, D. You have to type the answer. Yes, what is the not clear? It is the answer not clear or the concept not clear? Yes, Haripriya, I am talking to you. Is this method not clear or what? Option not clear. Okay. I think it's a visible what is written. Okay. I will write the option here with my hand. Okay, A option is the sine square A plus y divided by sine of A plus 2y. B option is the sine square A plus y divided by cos of A plus y, 2y. C option is the sine square A plus y divided by sine A. D option is sine square A plus y divided by cos A. Oh, this much time, my God. Then it's better you should do the normal way. If you're taking this much time. Okay, check it here, everybody. First thing, I will write sine y minus x cos A plus y. F equal to this equal to 0. So dy by dx will be equal to minus of differentiation of this with respect to x treating y as a constant. So this part will become 0 minus x is constant, it will be as it is. Cos differentiation minus of sine A plus y into A plus y differentiation, that is 1 divided by differentiation of this with respect to something wrong I did. I'm sorry. Sorry. Something like differentiation with respect to x treating y as a constant. So this will become 0. This is the constant. Because y is constant, so cos A plus y will be also, this part will be also constant. So now that will come out to minus x differentiation 1 cos A plus y divided by divided by differentiation with respect to y treating x as a constant. So this will become cos y minus x constant will come out, and this differentiation will be minus sine A plus y. I hope it's clear to everybody. So dy by dx will be equal to minus cancel here, cos A plus y divided by cos y minus plus x sine A plus y. But if you notice, there is no x in the option. So we have to delete x. No other choice. How to delete x? X equal to, from here x value we can substitute. That is sine y by sine A plus y. So dy by dx will be equal to cos A plus y divided by, see, our answer is done here. But we don't, in any one of the option, x is not given. So I have to change it. Plus x value. X value we can write from here. X equal to, from here, what do you say x? X equal to sine y by sine A plus y. So it will become sine y divided by sine A plus y. Sine y by sine A plus y. Somewhere some calculation mistake I did. I'm sorry. I taken wrong question. I'm sorry. Yeah, question is different. I'm sorry. I didn't see anybody's note chart in the message. All of you are messaging me, but I did not notice. Sorry. So anybody got the answer? That's why I was thinking. Option was coming totally wrong. Okay. So let's do it once again. So I'm sorry. The scrolling make the problem. Sine y equal to x sine a plus y. Sine y in minus x sine a plus y. So dy by dx of unnecessary wastage of time minus of differentiation of this cos 0 minus x will be this will be constant sine a plus y divided by differentiation cos y minus x is constant cos a plus y into a plus y differentiation. So this will be answer. Oh, so simple. So dy by dx will be equal to minus minus cancel sine a plus y, and this will be, but answer is given different way. So we can apply cos c minus cos d formula. I did correct everything. Now this time I'm getting doubt always. X will be here. Sorry. Yeah. So cos y minus x cos y. Oh, x again we have to put back the x. No other choice. So x equal to sin y by sin a plus y. Sin y by sin a plus y into cos a plus y. So now take LCM. Dy by dx will be equal to sin a plus y cos sin a plus y. Again here this will go in the numerator, a plus y divided by sin a plus y cos y minus sin y cos a plus y. So this becomes sin square a plus y whole divided by, look at here, this is the formula of sin a minus sin b. Sorry, sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. Yes, so this will become sin of a plus y minus y means sin a. This will be answer, sin square a plus y by sin a. Yeah, C option. I'm sorry, here's unnecessary went long. Is it clear? Minus will get cancelled. C answer will be correct. Right. So as expected, things has not done. I think next more 2 hours is needed for the thing because so many other case type of questions we have to put up the things. Right. So for today, this much will be over. Tomorrow we will be putting the worksheet on the whatever I taught, because the current worksheet I cannot put it because that much is not over. So we have to remove some questions, and then I will be putting the worksheet tomorrow. So do that worksheet. Next 2 more hours will be needed to finish it off, because we have to do complex number method and other cases, parametric form, then and double higher derivative. So by that time it will get over. Right. So thank you very much. We'll see in the next lecture. Thank you.